Hej, cześć, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale Przygodomaniak i zapraszam was na 8. odcinek z The Night of the Rabbit. Okej, znajdujemy się w jakimś dziwnym pomieszczeniu, mam nadzieję, że będziemy uczyć się teraz zaklęć, magii i czarów. Rozejrzyjmy się po tej lokacji, albo nie, najpierw porozmawiajmy sobie z Markizem.
Not now. I'm sorry. I just need time to straighten this out.
Okay.
Okej, Markiz nie chce z nami rozmawiać, my musimy uruchomić maszynę. Widać tutaj szklaną rurę i metalową kulkę. Czy uda nam się ją
There's a ball
wyciągnąć?
stuck in the glass tube.
Użyjmy sobie kobaltu krasnala, aby wyciągnąć tą metalową kulkę.
Let's see if it's as easy as fishing change out of the gutter. It worked.
No dobra, kulkę sobie zebraliśmy. Weźmy sobie jeszcze tą obudowę.
No idea what that is, but there are two of them. It must belong to that machine.
Okej, czy uda nam się ją teraz złożyć w jedną całość? Zobaczymy.
Fits.
Not bad at all. But the thing still won't work.
No dobra, jedną połowę mamy. Zamontujmy drugą połowę.
There.
But now let me get back to work. Something is wrong.
Widać tu jeszcze taki otwór. Wrzućmy więc zatem do środka naszą metalową kulkę.
It works! Wonderful! You did a great job. The electromagical apparatus is uncoupled from the flow of time. It processes information from the past and future and prints it out in pictures on cards pressed from the leaves of portal trees. There.
May I take them?
Of course. These 16 cards can already tell you a lot about your training, if you understand how to read them. But these cards are like dreams. Everyone should interpret them for themselves. Unusual. Another card. What does it show?
But that's me.
Extremely unusual. What could that mean?
Ooh! Somebody's floating there. That's a ghost.
A ghost, Jerry? I don't think so. Or have you left your body behind for good this time, magician of Mousewood?
I can feel my leg going numb not far from here. No, I appear to have retained my body, even if it isn't getting any younger, and its scars are itchy. Tell me, Marquis, how did you escape?
Escape, magician? I bring an apprentice. I'm pleased to see you, and to know that the Hall of Apprentices is protected.
So, you are bringing an apprentice. Tell him he shall visit me in my house.
What does the floating man want from me?
He's the guardian of the portals. Your training begins. Take the key, Jerry. You must visit the magician of Mousewood. It won't be easy to wake him, but soon after, you'll learn your first spell. back. Seek the lock to the key which the ghost lost in the Hall of Apprentices. Behind the door you'll meet an old friend of mine. See you soon.
No dobra, musimy odwiedzić maga z Mysiego Boru, który będzie uczył nas pierwszego zaklęcia. Co to za zaklęcie, tego nie wiem. Zebraliśmy też talię kart. Niestety nie znajduje się ona w naszym ekwipunku. A szkoda, bo chętnie bym zobaczył, co tam się znajduje w niej. No dobra, chodźmy sobie ścieżką na tyły ratusza. Wejdźmy sobie do skraju miasta. Z tego co pamiętam, są tam takie zielone, magiczne drzwi, gdzie musieliśmy dostarczyć jakiś list. O właśnie, chodzi mi tutaj o te drzwi. Wydaje mi się, że ten klucz jest właśnie do nich, ponieważ jest w takim samym kolorze. Sprawdźmy, czy pasuje klucz do tych drzwi.
Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air, but now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy.
Okej, dostaliśmy się do środka. Widać tutaj jakiś portal, kamienna O, jeszcze znalazłem chyba jakąś znajdźkę.
Another one of those stickers.
Ja, kotek w stroju ryby. Coś wspaniałego. No dobra. Co tu się znajduje? Termometr. Okej, mamy tutaj jakąś kamienną stelę. Wygląda jak portal do innego świata.
This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods. Now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Czyli byśmy musieli posiadać wszystkie krople rosy. Pewnie nie uda mi się ich wszystkich znaleźć, ale jeżeli się uda, to przyjdziemy sobie tutaj i sprawdzimy, co znajduje się w tej kamiennej steli. Okej, wejdźmy do środka.
Wow! A gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here.
Śmierdzi tu starymi skarpetami. Okej, znajdujemy się w jakimś pokoju. Jesteśmy malutcy jak mała myszka. Ktoś tam dalej śpi i strasznie chrapie, jak ja nie lubię dźwięku chrapania. Rrr. Weźmy sobie czekoladę.
A giant chunk of chocolate. I also took the tinfoil.
Mamy tutaj też serwetkę, zabierzmy ją.
I'll take that.
Półka.
Wow, this is high.
Herbaty nie możemy się napić. Ten hamak jest naszych rozmiarów.
There's also a bed here for little people.
Czyli dla mnie.
We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach for the clock.
Sprawdźmy, co my mamy w ekwipunku. Czy uda nam się jakoś przedostać na drugą stronę? Spróbujmy zaostrzonym hakiem.
We have a plant like that at home too. Uh-oh. I'd say that worked pretty well.
A i o to nam chodziło. Dobra, chodźmy sobie na drugą stronę. Wejdźmy sobie do tego zegara z kukułką.
Even that's gigantic. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. The joint is rusted. It won't move. It
Kropla
smells like
oleju.
my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands.
A dobra, czyli skazówka czy metalowe ramię zardzewiało, powinniśmy to nasmarować. Weźmy w tym celu sobie naszą serwetkę, którą znaleźliśmy przed chwilą i namoczmy ją w kropli oleju.
There.
Nasmarujmy teraz metalowe ramię.
There. Now it's fixed. Now the cookie should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork. Well, it is probably not an important part.
A chyba nad głowami nam jakiś pociąg przejeżdżał. Okej, co to jest w ogóle? Część od zegara w kształcie klucza. Zegar z kukułką.
Wow, that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant.
Wydaje mi się bardziej, że ten dźwięk przejeżdżającego pociągu powinien obudzić tego olbrzyma, a nie taki zegar z
Oh
kukułką.
man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
Ups.
Dash it all.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Okej, pojawił się Markis.
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
All right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second. I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making. Indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aro Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Aro. No one has spoken that name in a long time. Yes, it has been a long time. A very long time since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Who was that? Oh, he seemed familiar to me, but I can't recall why.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine.
Oh,
You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
If you say so. Aye.
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book.
Dostaliśmy jakąś książkę, która zmienia dzień w noc i noc w dzień.
It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yep. No.
I will show you.
The game starts.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as Quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet. If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete. The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
Okej. Czyli będziemy grać w kartę.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself. First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Let's see.
Okej, nie wiem jeszcze o co w tym chodzi. Mam nadzieję, że szybko się nauczę w to grać. Weźmy sobie może tego orzecha na początku.
I'm sure you've got this card.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep asking. So you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember, you can play with those cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
Haha.
Udało nam się.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Zobaczmy, co on tam może mieć. Weźmy sobie może z tej rodziny coś. My mamy 2 i 3. Tu jest 1 i 4. Weźmy sobie 1.
This card. I bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Okej.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
Czyli znowu my wybieramy coś. Weźmy sobie może koniczynkę. Weźmy pierwszą z brzegu.
This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Okej, jeszcze nie rozpracowałem, o co w tym chodzi. Co on nam w ogóle wziął teraz?
Opponent asks for a card.
Czyli wziął nam tą kartę, czyli weźmy ją sobie z powrotem.
Asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Ile on mi tych kart zabiera?
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
On nam zabrał chyba dwójeczkę z tego co pamiętam.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Co on nam jeszcze zabrał? Chyba nam zabrał liścia. Ale jaki tam był nominał? Weźmy sobie czwóreczkę.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Co on nam jeszcze zabrał? Ja naprawdę nie pamiętam. Weźmy sobie jeszcze raz to. Weźmy sobie trójkę. Nie jestem pewien, czy nam to... Albo dwójkę. Niech
I'm sure
będzie.
you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Okej. Co on tam może jeszcze mieć? Weźmy sobie jeszcze raz koniczynę. I wybierzmy sobie... Jedynki chyba nie miał. Weźmy sobie trójeczkę.
I'm sure you've got this card. Nope, you don't?
O nie.
Again?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there.
No dobra, co on tam jeszcze może mieć? Spróbujmy jeszcze raz z tym. Weźmy sobie trójeczkę.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Okej. Weźmy sobie te dwie twarze. I weźmy sobie
I'm sure you've
czwóreczkę.
got this card. Nope, you don't? Again?
Draw a card.
Jerzy.
Kwartet. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. 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 Opponent asks for a card.
Okej, coś czuję, że przegram tą rundę.
Opponent asks for a card.
Zaraz mi wszystkie karty zabierze.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. It's your turn.
Zabrał mi prawie wszystkie karty. Czy uda mi się coś odzyskać?
This card. I bet you've got it.
Well played.
Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
And another quartet.
Okej, mamy dwa kwartety. Co on nam jeszcze zabrał? On chyba nam zabrał z tego dużo kart.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Czy uda nam się zebrać kolekcję?
This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Very well.
No dobra, mamy kolejny kwartet.
Let's
Już
see what
trzeci.
card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
I mamy kolejny kwartet, czwarty. Zostały nam
Let's see
koniczynki.
what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. Choose a card.
Została nam ostatnia i jedyna karta do wyboru.
This card. Bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card.
Got a quartet.
That's it. You win.
Okej, udało nam się zebrać
Ooh,
5
this
kompletów
isn't so
kart.
easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the second card in your quartet.
And the other two?
You will understand my words soon enough, and then everything will change.
Udało nam się zagrać kwartet, udało nam się wygrać. Jeszcze do końca nie wiem, jak w to się gra. Mam nadzieję, że z czasem załapię.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aru Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Really?
That is possible. It took me many years to learn active sleeping.
And ever since you've spent all your time snoring in bed, you're supposed to be keeping an eye on the portal trees.
It has grown quiet here in Mousewood for a long time. The portals have only been used now and then by single magical beings wandering between the worlds. You probably don't know about this, but I have long averted the greatest disaster for the portals. Until I saw you here, I thought I was just about the last of us.
Oh, come now. Can't you sense it? How the portals are opening and closing near and very, very far away, like the pulsing of stars in the night. How ideas, shapes, and beings wander between the worlds. There must be some of us among them.
Wow.
Oh,
Więc nie jesteś duchem, to już mówiliśmy. A propos mapy, czasem jesteś duży, a innymi razy mały. Dlaczego?
Sometimes you're big and sometimes you're small. Why is that?
you should always speak to your neighbors on an equal footing. And mine are mice and squirrels. The portal which you and your teacher passed through already decided on a size for you, made you small. I, on the other hand, can only transform to mouse size for brief periods of time to mingle with my neighbors, perhaps enjoy a coffee in Anya's cafe or chat with the Hedgehog brothers. Most of them don't believe in magic. They know portals and magical creatures only from fairy tales. Therefore, around here, I, the guardian of the portals, am known as nothing more than another oddball from the edge of town. But that is all right. That is what I have always been.
Chyba każdy z nas jest troszeczkę dziwny. Okej, nie będziemy z nim rozmawiać na wszystkie tematy, bo widać, że pytania się powtarzają.
See you later.
Be careful, young tree walker.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
Is it really okay for me to be away from home for so long?
On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible. I promise you that you'll be back in time for dinner. Are you ready to trust me, Jeremiah Hazelnut?
I'll get back to work then.
You have so much still ahead of you. Oh, I envy you. But there isn't much time. So hurry, Jerry Hazelnut.
No dobra, to wracamy do mysiego boru. Wiemy, że musimy nauczyć się 4 zaklęć. Mam nadzieję, że uda nam się to w kolejnych odcinkach. A ja się z wami, moi kochani, już żegnam. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. I do zobaczenia kolejnym razem. Piąteczka, trzymajcie się.